All right, guys, just in time for this cold weather. Here is some Cajun
Loaf. I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna
meatloaf.
make it spicy and give it like a Creole flavor. Can't go wrong with that. So don't tell anybody. Well, everybody gonna know, right? But look, this is our secret ingredient. I'm not gonna chop up a whole bunch of peppers and onions and whatnot. We will be using this and putting that right in the middle. Okay. So we will have salt, some browning sauce, some sriracha, some pepper, some of this Montreal steak seasoning because it's spicy and so flavorful, some garlic, chopped onions, Tony's Creole seasoning, and some cayenne pepper because that's gonna make it spicy. For the sauce, we have some honey that's gonna have it sweet, some smoked paprika that's gonna give it a smoked flavor, some chili that's gonna give it another kick, and some unsalted Mrs. Dash chipotle seasoning. Something else that's just gonna make it like pop and just give it a little flavor and spice. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, ketchup, but we're mixing this all in one. And we will put it on top, we'll baste it, the sauce, and then when we complete it, we'll put the rest of the sauce on at the end. All right, and we're just using beef. Let's go. All right, the oven is at 350. Take one hand to put the meat in and the other one to season.
So yeah, go ahead and get your meat in the bowl and then put some spaghetti sauce in there because like I said, that's your tomatoes, your onions, your peppers, all in a jar. You don't have to worry about dicing it up. If you choose to do it fresh, you can of course saute that up first, let it cool, and then add it to the meat. Then we're going to sprinkle in our salt, add in an egg, and of course the full measurements in the description will be provided. All right, then we're going to drop in some browning sauce. That'll help with the color. I did only use 1 pound of beef for this. Typically, you can use 2 and just double the cooking time if you want your meatloaf thicker. But it was only for one person, so I didn't want to make it too thick. Then we add in some sriracha, some fresh pepper, some of the Montreal steak seasoning. It's optional. It just gives it another kick. It's just a unique spicy flavor for that. All right, the rest of my garlic powder. Some minced onions, dried minced onions. For that Creole flavor, some of the T Siracha, Cajun, whatever you call it, Creole, Cajun. And then the cayenne. Of course, you don't have to do this in any order, you know. Yep, pour it in the top if it's coming out too slow and you're impatient like me. We're even going to put a little more sauce in there, some barbecue sauce, a little hint of ketchup. And like I said earlier too, we will, once we load it into the pan, allow it to cook about halfway through. I'm sorry, and here go our breadcrumbs. Cook it halfway through with the sauce on there, and then once it does cook completely, completely, put the remaining part of the sauce. You're going to do half and half. I'm sorry if I'm kind of rambling. So we're going to mix in some sauce, but when we load it into the pan, we put half of our sauce mixture on top. Bake it halfway through to the meatloaf's halfway. The meatloaf is halfway done. Then you put on the second half of your sauce, cook it through, let it settle. Don't cut through it right away. Let the juices and everything settle inside and the sauce get firmed up, and then you're good. When you mix this all in, because it has an egg, you do want to be gentle. Don't be all rough. And even when you pat it down, don't mush it down in there. Just get it to where it'll form into the pan. See here, you want to get rid of that excess fat. And then rinse it with a whole bunch of soap and some real hot water so your sink is not clogged. So this is halfway through. That's where I strain or drain off that extra fat. Put just half of the mixture And the sauce mixture is everything that I included. I'm sorry that it doesn't show you exactly how I did that, but the measurements will be in the description box. Very easy to follow. Just mix it in a bowl. You don't have to cook it or anything because it's going to cook in the oven on the meatloaf. So yeah, the meatloaf is halfway done at this point. Put the sauce on there. That's what it looks like. And then we're going to pull it back out. Put the rest of the sauce. Let it rest. I would say rest for about 20 minutes and voila. There you go. Enjoy, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all know the deal. Subscribe, like, comment, request, and share with everybody. I don't care who it is, a stranger off the street, your priest, your enemy, your ex, your cat, your dog. Let them know. Y'all enjoy this. Thank you so much. Be safe.